Hello, this is Tracy. Welcome to our GHdip live show. Today we are going to show you how to do ombre nail design and this is a color kit from G6404. And this is our dip glue system. Number 1, base. Number 2, actuator. Number 3, top coat. And number 4, brush saver. And this is the 6 beautiful shimmer colors from the color kit G6404. And the nail colors that our nail tech wears is number 145, the white shimmer color. This is the nail design that we're going to show you in today's live show with 2 shimmer colors. Today we're going to pick 2 colors. Number 149, the red shimmer color, and number 145, the white shimmer color from the color kit G6404 to do today's nail design. And this is the red shimmer color, number 149. Let's open the cap and check the color powder. It is the shimmer color. This one is number 145. It's the white color powder that we're going to use in today's live show. You can check the color. Now, let's get it started. First, we're going to use the bond to clean the nail surface one by one. This is a bond. If you don't have this bond at your home, you can buy it on our Amazon shop store. It is included on our accessory kit. The function of this bond is to remove the oil from the nail surface, so that the color powder can stick well on the nail surface. And this is our number 1 base coat. As you can see, the cap is very easy to open. First, we're going to apply a layer of base coat. Every time, brush the base coat evenly and slightly from the middle left to the right. Then we're going to dip it into the clear powder. Take it out and brush the extra powder off. Now let's turn to this finger. Brush the base coat evenly and slightly, and please do not touch the cuticle area, otherwise it will cause the lifting problem. Dip it into the clear powder, take it out, and brush it off. Now let's go back to this finger. We are starting to apply another layer of base coat. Brush it evenly and slightly. Do not touch the cuticle area. Next, we're going to dip the finger into the color powder. Number 145, the white shimmer color powder. Take it out and brush the extra powder off. Now we are going to apply another layer of base coat. In order to make the color powder more solid on the nail surface, we're going to dip the finger into the color powder for twice. Let's dip it into the white shimmer color powder. Take it out and brush the extra powder off. Then we are going to use the clear powder to protect the color and the shimmer. So we are going to apply the first layer of base coat. Before that, we are going to put the star paper on the nail surface to finish the little decorations. Use this little tweezer to put the star paper on the nail surface randomly. You can cut the star paper into whatever shape you would like to cut. But I recommend you to cut it into a small size because the nail surface maybe is not too large for you to put the large paper, and it will look more beautiful. Now let's dip it into the clay powder in order to protect the color and the little decoration. And now let's turn to this stump. Now we are going to apply another layer of base coat. Brush it evenly and slightly. Now we are going to dip this finger into the color powder, number 1, 4, and 5. Brush the extra powder off. We are going to dip it for twice, so now we are applying another layer of base coat. Remember, do not touch the cuticle area when you are applying the base coat. Dip it into the color powder. Wait it until the color powder gets resolved well with the dip glue and take it out. Use this kind of brush to brush the extra powder off. Now our nail tech is cutting the star paper into a smaller size. In order to put the star paper on the nail surface, we need to apply another layer of base coat. Put it randomly on the nail surface. And as you can see, the star paper is fit well with the white shimmer color powder. And it looks very shiny. Now we are going to apply another layer of base coat because next we are going to use the clear powder to protect the shimmer color and the decoration. Now let's turn to this hand. We are going to do the same design as that we did before. So first, we will start to apply a layer of base coat. Dip it into the clear powder. And now let's turn to this stump. Dip into the clear powder and brush the extra powder off. If you don't have this kind of brush, you can also find it on our accessory kit. Now we're going to dip the finger into the white shimmer color powder. Brush the extra powder off. In order to make the color look more solid and more beautiful, we're going to dip it twice. So we're going to apply another layer of base coat. Dip it into the color powder. Take it out and brush the extra powder off. Now our nail tech is cutting the star paper. You can cut it into the shape that you would like to cut. And in order to put the star paper on the nail surface, we need to apply another layer of base coat. Put it radially on the nail surface, so it will look more natural. Okay, finished. Now let's apply another layer of base coat and dip it into the clear powder to protect the shimmer color and the decoration. Now let's go back to this thumb. We're going to apply another layer of base coat and dip it into the color powder. Take it out and brush the extra powder off. In order to make the white shimmer color looks more beautiful and more shiny, we're going to apply another layer of base coat and dip it into the color powder again. Wait it for almost 2 seconds and take it out. Brush the excess powder off. Now we are going to apply another layer of base coat. Every time, brush it evenly and slightly. We're going to put the star paper on the nail surface. The star paper will just make the nail looks more shiny. Now we are going to use the clear powder to protect the color and the shimmer. Brush the extra powder off. Okay, now let's turn to this finger. Every time we start from applying a layer of base coat. Do not touch the cuticle area. Otherwise, it will be easy for you to cause the lifting problem. Now we are going to do the ombre effect. We're going to use this brush to dip it into the red color powder and sprinkle it radially on the nail surface. Next, we are going to use this shiny glitter and sprinkle it radially on the bottom part of the nail surface. In order to make the ombre effect look well, we are going to apply another layer of base coat and sprinkle it again. Dip the brush into the red shimmer color and sprinkle it radially on the upper part of the nail surface. And now we are going to dip the brush into the big glitters again and sprinkle it on the bottom part of the nail surface. Now we are going to apply another layer of base coat. Every time, brush it evenly and slightly. And dip it into the clear powder in order to protect the shimmer color and the glitter. Now let's turn to this little finger. We're going to apply the first layer or base coat. Brush it evenly and slightly so that the color powder won't get uneven or clumpy on the nail surface. Now we're going to apply the second layer or base coat. Do not touch the cuticle area. Dip it into the red shimmer color powder. Wait it for almost 2 seconds and take it out. Use this kind of brush to brush the extra powder off. In order to make the red shimmer color look more beautiful and solid, we are going to dip it again, so we will apply another layer of base coat. Take it out and brush the extra powder off with the dust brush. Now we are applying another layer of base coat. Brush it evenly and slightly. And dip it into the clear powder. Now let's turn to this finger. Apply the base coat and dip it into the clear powder. Then we're going to apply the second layer or base coat. Brush it evenly and slightly so that the color powder won't get clumpy on the nail surface. It can save you a lot of trouble. Dip it into the red shimmer color powder. Take it out and use this kind of dust brush to brush the extra powder off. Now we're just going to apply another layer of base coat and dip it into the color powder again. Take it out and brush it off. Next, we're going to put some little decorations on the nail surface. So we have to apply the layer or base coat, brush the extra powder off. Now let's turn to this hand. Every time we start from applying a layer or base coat, dip it into the clear powder. Because we use the same color powder to do the two nail designs, so we'll start the two nails at the same time. Applying the base coat, dip it into the clear powder. Brush the extra powder off. Apply the base coat again. Brush it evenly and slightly. Do not touch the cuticle area. Dip the brush into the red shimmer color powder and sprinkle the color on the nail surface radially. And now we're going to use this big shimmer, big glitter to do the ombre effect. Sprinkle it radially on the bottom part of the nail surface. The combination of the shimmer color and the glitter will just make the nail look more shiny. Because next we're going to sprinkle the powder and the glitter again, so we need to apply the layer of base coat. Every time brush it evenly and slightly, so that the color powder and the glitter will look natural on the nail surface. Sprinkle the red shimmer color powder on the upper part of the nail surface. And sprinkle some glitter on the bottom part of the nail. Brush the extra powder off. Now we are going to apply another layer of base coat. Next, we are going to dip it into the clear powder to protect the shimmer color and the glitter. Now let's turn to this little finger. Brush the base coat and dip it into the red shimmer color. Brush the extra powder off. Then we're going to apply it again. Every time brush it evenly so that the color powder won't get uneven on the nail surface. Brush the extra powder off. Now we are going to apply the base coat again, because next we are going to dip it into the clear powder to protect the color. Now let's turn to this finger. We're going to apply the base coat. And dip it into the red shimmer color powder. Take it out and brush it off. In order to make the shimmer color powder look more shiny, we need to dip it for twice, so we have to apply another layer of base coat. Brush the extra powder off. Every time when you finished using the color powder, please keep the cap tightened well, so that it will not sprinkle out. Next, we are going to use the clear powder to protect the shimmer. The base coat is a super deep glue, so every time when you finish using it, please keep the cap tightened well, so that it will be easy for you to open it next time. Now, we'll start the filing process. First, we're going to use this e-file to file the nail surface one by one to make the nail surface look more smooth, so that when you apply the top coat, it will make the nail surface look more shiny and more beautiful. If you put the color powder unevenly on the nail surface accidentally, you can make it into smooth in this filing process. The two colors that we used in today's live show is from the color kit G6404. It includes 6 beautiful shimmer color powder. You can find it on our Amazon shop store. It is very beautiful. And since the powder in this color kit is fast dry dip powder, it can air dry by itself within 30 seconds. So you don't have to. Now we are going to use this file to shape the nails into the shape that you would like. Because it is the fast dry dip powder, so we don't need the actuator to help it get dried. It can save you at least 25% operation time when you're doing your nails at your home. And if you don't have this file at your home, you can also find it on our accessory kit. it is very convenient for you to do your nails at your home. It's better for you to get such nail file and the clear powder at your home so that you can do the nail design by yourself. It can save your time and your money. Okay, now let's turn to this hand. As you can see from today's video, our product is very easy for you to use. It is beginner friendly. First, you just need to use the bond to clean the nail surface and remove the oil from the nail. Then you can start to do the nail design with our dip glue system. First, you need to apply a layer of base coat. The process is very simple and easy. Apply the base coat. Every time brush it evenly and slightly. And it is important for you to do not touch the cuticle area. Otherwise, it will be very easy for you to get the lifting problem. Okay, now we are going to use this buffer to file the nail surface. In order to make the color powder look more natural and beautiful, we need to dip the finger into the color powder again, so we need to apply another layer of base coat. Every time brush it evenly so that the color powder won't get clumpy on the nail surface. And because our powder is fast dry dipping powder, we don't need the actuator to get it dried. After the filing process, we'll just need to apply a layer of actuator and apply the top coat. So this whole process is very easy for you to learn and do your nail designs at your home. And because we apply a layer of clear powder before the filing process, as you can see, the color is not fade out. And if you don't have this nail buffer at your home, you can also find it on a GHdip powder nail tools kit. Okay, now let's turn to this hand. We only have this hand to be finished. As you can see, this whole filing process will take you a longer time, so just keep your patience. Next, we are going to apply the actuator and top coat. So in this whole process, we'll just apply one layer of actuator and after that, we'll apply 2 layers of top coat. In order to make the nail surface look double shiny. Okay, we almost finished the filing process. Okay, finished. Use this dust brush to brush the extra powder off in order to make the two hands looks clean. Now our nail tech is cleaning the table. Next, we'll just apply one layer of actuator and 2 layers of top coat. Then we'll finish today's nail design. As you can see, we used the clear powder to protect the shimmer color powder. So the color looks still solid on this video. Now we are using this bond to clean the nail surface. It can remove the extra powder on the nail surface. Okay, next we are going to apply the actuator. When you apply the actuator, do not apply too much on the nail surface. Otherwise, it will be easy for you to get the cracking problem. We'll just apply the actuator one by one. The function of the actuator is to help the top coat get dried and help it makes looks more shiny. Next, our nail tech will put some letters on the nail surface. Use this tweezer to put the letter sticker on the nail surface. Press it down so that it can stick well on the nail surface. Now we are going to apply one layer of top coat. Brush it evenly and slightly. We'll just start from 3 fingers when we're applying the top coat, because we have to wait the first layer of top coat get half dried but still sticky. Then we start to apply another layer of top coat so that it will make the nail surface look double shiny. This is very important. So please remember, when you apply the first layer of top coat, wait it until it gets half dried but still sticky. Then you start to apply the second layer of top coat so that you will get the double shiny effect. As you can see, it is very shiny. Now let's turn to these 2 fingers. So the timing is very important. It's better for you to control the waiting time. Then you start to apply another layer of top coat. Next, we are going to put some little decorations on the nail surface. Our nail tech is choosing the shell-shaped decoration. Now we are going to apply another layer of top coat. Brush it evenly and slightly. It looks pretty shiny and beautiful. Please remember, every time when you apply the first layer of top coat. Wait it until it gets half dried. Then you start to apply another layer of top coat. Now we are going to put this shell-shaped decoration on the nail surface. And put this little gold pearl on it. Okay, we finished this design. Now let's turn to this hand. First, we start to apply a layer of actuator. We'll just repeat the same steps as we did just now. Apply the actuator one by one, and do not apply too much on the nail surface, so that you won't get the cracking problem. And since the actuator is very easy to get volatilized, so it's better for you to keep the cap tightened well after you finish using it. Now we are putting the letter sticker on the nail surface. Press it down so that it can stick well on the nail surface. And now we are going to apply the top coat. Like we did just now, we'll start to apply the top coat on 3 fingers. Wait until the first layer of top coat gets half dried but still sticky. Then we start to apply another layer of top coat. Now let's go back to the first finger. Apply the second layer of top coat so that it will look more double shiny. Brush it evenly and slightly. It looks double shiny. Okay, finished. Now we only have 2 fingers to apply the top coat. The top coat will get dried within 1 minute, 1 minute and a half. Now let's turn to the thumb. Okay, now let's go back to the second finger and apply another layer of top coat. We'll put the shell-shaped decoration on the nail surface. Put it randomly so that it will look more natural. And use this little tweezer to put the little gold pearls on the side of it. Okay, it looks very beautiful. Now let's go back to this thumb. Applying the second layer of top coat. Okay, it looks double shiny. Now we finish today's nail design. Thank you for your watching. We'll see you next time.